Brixton, and welcome to another episode of Getting to the Pussy. Yes! Yo, I am so happy. I am up. I'm up. It's the morning. It is April 1st, 8:02 in the morning. I apologize if my voice is sounding so incredible and raspy. Or if I sound like a 65-year-old smoker, my bad. But anyways, what up, family? How y'all doing? You bright? It's spring. Can you believe we made it this freaking far, y'all? Damn. It's been like a year in this COVID mess, but we still here. Come on, taps to that. You know, it's so funny. When I am away from you guys for like a week and a half, honestly, you can ask anyone. Sometimes I walk around with a notepad because I get so excited. And I'd be like, wait until I tell them. Wait until I tell them. I talk to myself all the time. Like now that I go to the gym and I'm in the street, I kind of want to tell people I'm not crazy. But then again, I kind of like it because they stay away from you. But they're like, oh, that's a really pretty girl. But that bitch is wacky. I'm totally into that. So, but all of it is for you. I don't want to miss anything in our journey. So let's just get to what we're going to talk about. I know you guys were looking at my episode title like, Charlie, really, girl? The episode title topic, of course, is value the journey, love process, but fuck this fat. Seriously, fuck this fat. Fuck it. Fuck the fat. And I will tell you guys why you should say fuck this fat. I'm going there. But before I go there, let's focus on the journey. For those who are tuning in, hi, I'm so happy we get a new family. 5,000 strong. Let's get 6,000 strong. Word. Like, let's blow the roof off this glitter dome. So, hey, y'all. As you know, about 2 years ago, I made a declaration. Before I get to my declaration, I had a moment. My coach told me a story, and he got it from somebody else. You guys can relate to this. If you ever see a group of children, even when you were a child, right? Your mom and your daddy, somebody would take you to a pizza parlor, or you'll take a group of kids to and I don't care if it's 10 or 20 kids. If you ask, what do you want? Every child will like, I want pepperoni. I want cheese. You have that child, I want nothing on it, plain, right? Then you have the other child, that's me. I want a supreme. I want green peppers, onions, and mushrooms, but can you please cut them diagonally? As a 5-year-old child, you know what the hell you want. All of these children, they're clear on what they want. Then we move into teenagers, and you do that same thing with a group of teenagers. Oh, I don't know. What is so-and-so getting? I don't know. What is the group getting? I don't care. We forget that. We forget what we want. So, I had a moment 2 years ago. I looked in the mirror. As you know, I was about, I would never claim 307, but I was 287. According to my medical records. I was 287, and I looked in the mirror, and I was like, I'm done. I can't guarantee anything in life, in this world, but goddamn it is my divine right. I want to see my pussy. Seriously, I channeled my child self, and I said, I want to see my pussy. It's my divine right. I looked at myself in the mirror, and at this time, my stomach was hanging over my thigh, y'all. Now the thigh mark has cleared a little bit to where my stomach was literally landing on. But honestly, I had a huge flap where I couldn't see my full body. And understand, I am not shaming for those who are bigger and who can't see their body, but that was my issue. I have this one girl, she's 350 pounds. She's like, bitch, I can see my body just well. I'll lift that motherfucker up. And I go, hey, for me, I got tired of carrying shit. I got tired of carrying it. I did not want to lift. I want to lift my soul up, but I'm tired of lifting my fat up. So I said, hey, I want to see my pussy. And you know what? Ask and it shall be given. I went through this beautiful journey, man, of learning myself in and out, understanding where a lot of my emotional pain was coming from, understanding trauma, childhood trauma that relates to now where I am as an adult. I learned how to unpack, and also I learned how to generate my money, honey. The journey has been beautiful, but don't get it twisted, y'all. Y'all know about a month ago I was bitching because I went on the scale, and I'm not 100 pounds down yet. I probably am now, but I was still pissed off because I was like, why my body look like this? You hear these success stories, right? And they're like, I'm 100 pounds down, and they look good, but sometimes I can't tell because they be wearing corsets and waist trainers. Okay, I'm not hating, but still, I'm just like, that didn't happen for me yet. I'm not that kind of, I don't have that full access yet. But it's coming. But it gets frustrated. And then you want to tell yourself, no, Charlie, you should be more grateful because look at where you got. And I'm like, I am grateful, but I want more. Yeah, I can see my pussy. Oh yeah, I can see my vagina. But honey, I want that 7-figure coffee table book deal because now it's so beautiful, the full access. Look at what the human body can do. That's what I want. So I keep on working. About 3 weeks ago, I was having a moment. I was feeling insecure. It's hard. I tell people on my IG, getting to the GETTING, number 2 THE. I tell people it was hard. Like, I had not worn a dress, a form-fitting dress in months. I don't know what my body looks like in clothes. It's weird. I can wear pants. I'm down to a size 12 and I'm almost to a 10. But it's this thing of not understanding. When I was a bigger woman, I knew what dress to wear. I knew how to adorn my body and make my shape work for me. This, I feel like I am motherfucking Play-Doh and I'm just playing. I feel like I'm tits and ass and lips. I don't mind being that. But, but I do feel I'm just like, I don't know, Play-Dohing myself and I'm shaping. What's really important is when you feel bad about yourself, when you are in a lower frequency, I say if you can lock yourself up in a corner for a couple of hours, do it. Because once you go outside in that world, I swear to you, you are going to get back of how you feel. It's going to come back to you, that frequency. It's scary, y'all. Like, it keeps on. I was at my trainer working out, and I was in my thoughts. I was feeling like I didn't do anything, and what am I doing, and why my body looks like this, and my stomach, why do I look like a goddamn Hershey Kiss, thin on the top and spreading on the bottom? So I was working out, of course, unboxing, and then somebody takes a picture of me. Mind you, I don't mind pictures. I think it's beautiful, right? It's a beautiful expression. If you ever see me, I don't give a damn. But it was this thing where the person took a picture of me and then they sent it to my IG. I didn't post it. And it was a picture of where I was boxing. I was kind of like leaning over like I was tripping. There was a thing where my belly was now hanging over my tights. Shit, it happens, right? And so the person thought it was a great shot because I guess I was in motion. Fine. So they wanted me to post it. And I said, oh, number one, it looked like a copper. It was like a copper photo, like a sepia color. If you are on my IG, my aesthetic is not a sepia color. It's pretty color, vibrant, neon. I'm from Miami. I love that loud shit. So I said, no, I'm good. And then the person was like, but if you are all about body positive and love, why won't you show this aspect of your body? Don't get me wrong. That person had a valid point. But that's when I said, fuck this fat. Fuck that squatter. Yep, fat. I am tired of people living in my body who don't pay rent. And because these motherfuckers don't pay rent, they have to occupy different spaces. I am saying that to my fat. I don't gotta like it. No, my fat is stretching out my skin. I'm not into it. I consider fat, I'm sorry, fat is folks who live in your body rent-free. Yeah, you can't really get rid of them because you kind of need them and you don't want to go to court because if you go to court without that, you'll die. So, but that if you're going to be within my body and if you're going to be rent-free and not really do stuff for me, motherfucker, I'm giving you a closet. I'm giving you a closet. I am giving you a closet. And that is my journey. That's what I'm working on. I am working on giving my fat, the squatter, a closet. So no, at this time, the fat is occupying maybe my living room, stretching out into the hallway a little bit. So no, I will not be glorifying the squatter. No, that person has not that hard. I'm sorry. Yes, the photographer looked at me like I was crazy, but no, fuck this fat. And I want to encourage you. There is nothing wrong with having authentic, raw moments. There is nothing wrong with it. If you don't want to, if you take that picture and your rose is looking a little bit, you don't got to take it and be like, I love myself, self-love. Bitch, that ain't you. That ain't you. Yeah, the skin is you. But I wouldn't say if you're trying to do something about that fat, honey, that squatter is your trauma. That's your emotion. That is some type of negligence. You don't got to give respect to that goddamn squatter. Nah, turn from it. It is okay to turn your attention from the things you do not want. Just a little bit. Yeah, it's inside your body. You don't want that. So why in the world would I glorify it? There is a thing of coming to terms. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to be like, oh, stupid body. No, I never call myself stupid. I never call my body. Hell no. Body, I love you. Skin, I love you. Organs, I know we're working with each other. And we are telling fat, that squatter, to chill the fuck out and go to another space where you're not that visible. So me and my body, we are in cahoots with each other. So yes, y'all, value the journey, love the process, but fuck this fat all day. So, but this was after, right? I was feeling that moment when I told the photographer that, but it goes back a little bit where after he takes the photo, and my trainer out of nowhere, and I was like, God damn, I must be feeling really bad about myself. Why is all these off things gravitating towards me? So my trainer mentions, I'm gonna start calling this guy Voldemort. No, my trainer mentions, he said, oh my gosh, have you listened to Kevin Samuels? Kevin Samuels, I know, I was introduced to him in my lowest moment, of course. Forbid me. Shame on me, Charlie. So, Kevin Samuels, for those who don't know, he is a guy, I looked him up. It says he's a corporate image consultant for men, and I feel like he is pro-men, because I don't think he's pro-women, honey, and I'll tell you why. I feel like he's the guy that tells women, if you're over 150 pounds, 160, he's like, you're fat, get a cat. And I feel like he should just go in song, because I kind of want, he seems like a musical guy, so I kind of want to be like, you're fat, get a cat. You're fat, get a cat. You're alone, don't get on the phone. You're alone, don't get on the phone. You're fat, get a cat. You know, and I just want him to go and spill, because I feel like that's all he says, I swear. You're fat, get a cat. Or you're a hog, now get a dog. I just wanted to start snapping, because I think it's entertaining. But really, I really focus on this man, Candles, and he always talks about image. And I do. I live in New York City. I know a lot of people, image consultants, corporate headhunters. Yes, you're able to look at someone. Guys, this is a trained skill where you're able to look at someone and size them down in 30 seconds. You can tell how much they work out, how much, look at their nails, look at their body, look at their posture, look at their confidence. You can get books on this. It's easy to size someone up and tell them where they belong in a basic world. Are you basic? When I was hearing Kevin Samuels, he's like, 42% of men in America make this and they don't want this and I value women. And he's talking from a place, in my opinion, once you tell somebody you can't and you will never, you are talking from a place of limitation and lack. If you listen to my podcast, you know that's not our swag, honey. We do not come from a place of limitation or lack. No, baby, that's poverty. We ain't poor. That is not cute. So why in the world would you turn your attention to someone that's going to tell you about limitation and lack? Bullshit. No. No. Why? And this is where I bring in the value. The value. As a woman, observing another woman give a man her power by asking, can you rate me? Can you? Will I make this? And I'm like, is it that easy? Then I think if that woman was getting to her pussy, you would understand that process and you would understand your value. And let me tell you something. Once you do the impossible, or when you do something that other motherfuckers tell you you can't, there is nothing anybody in this world can tell you. You better have that Kanye complex. I am a god. Get me my damn croissants. How dare you tell me I can't? Do you know who I am? Do you know how I am? Do you understand my journey? I've been living in a world where people tell me I can't since I was born. And I can. I am a living testament and reflection. And if I was to talk to those women, I'm like, think in your life where you made it through. Now, would you go to this man who, frankly, I think who has the worst candle taste, by the way. Like, I really want to give him, like, maybe Harlem candles, but I think he has a thing with black women. Or maybe he's like a Jonathan Adler guy. Anyway, I want to change his candle game because those little small flickers, it pisses me off. And I know what he's trying to do, but coming from a woman from New York City, honey, I know class, taste, etiquette. We can step up those levels if you're going to tell people to level up. And from one turtleneck person to another, baby, you know what? I'm not even going to be shady. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But I do like your white turtleneck, Kevin Samuels. I do. I wear white turtlenecks as well. It's fabulous, ain't it? Cunt. But, yeah, no. Don't let anyone tell you your limitation or lack. There was a conversation where he's like, oh, you know, if you're not a six-figure woman or high value, you're not going to get, let me tell you something, y'all. 6 figures is so attainable. That is $284 a day. You can be Bob the hot dog guy sit on the corner making popping hot dogs. So you mean to tell me that Bob the hot dog, if Karen is a political activist in her neighborhood and she's in the area every day and her and Bob are talking and they build a connection, you mean to tell me that Bob ain't gonna talk to her? He's gonna say, no, my hot dogs are too much. No, it's tangible. Don't let people talk you into limitation or lie. And to be very clear, y'all, when I was damn near 300 pounds, that was when I was engaged to a 6-figure man. Engaged. That man wanted me. That man singled me out. I'll never forget. We met at an industry party. There were so many beautiful women with Herb Ledger bandage. That was when that she was in. Dresses and tight, beautiful groupie stars. They were gravitating. Where I was hanging out with the musicians. Because I kind of like the people who have to maintain the party. Right? Who kind of like that bloodline. It's not the celebrity. It's not the groupies. Nah. The musicians are the fun guys. So this guy saw me hanging out with this group of guys laughing. I even got on a piano joking to the point where I didn't even give a damn about the event. That executive walked to me and was like, who the hell are you? And of course, a year and a half later, we were engaged. Of course, I realized if you are fucking with an executive, they want it their way. And it got to the point where it was about him and not me. And I realized that. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm not making 6 figures, but I need my own because you're not going to boss me around. But still, for a plumper woman at that time, with natural hair, short, red, curly as fuck, wearing orange, straight coming out of Miami, I can still caught me a 6-figure man. So, bitch, don't tell me about limitation or lie. Y'all better not hear that. And understand if you do hear him. And some people are like, is he right? He's right. He's right. He is right. He's right according to his universe. He's right according to his region. So, if you want to connect to his truth, good for you. That's your business. But, honey, that's not my business, nor my testimony. And I don't want it to be yours. Don't give people power Don't give people power if they're coaching you to have limitations. Ew. Who does that? So that's my piece on Kevin Samuels. And that's all I'm saying. And Kevin, if I ever see you, I'm going to give you some Jonathan Adler candles. I think you'll like him a lot. Because I do. All right. All right. So we talked a little bit about the journey, right? So the value. And let's go into process a little bit. So one of my things of process, I always ask myself, what are ways that I can always elevate? What's working? What's changing? Shayla, you touched me when you was like, girl, when you told me don't stop eating the food, but make the food work for you. Yes, honey, don't stop eating your food. Make the food work for you. So let's break this down. Creamer. I love creamer. But guys, I told you my stomach I'm losing weight, but I feel like I can do this thing a little bit more better and healthier. And my whole journey has been about, hey, what can I elevate? Don't want to change this, but what can I get better at? So I've been trying different creamers. I think I settled on a nut pod vegan creamer. I love my coffee mate. I do. But I've been getting kind of stomach pains and I feel like I can get better with this. So I am now trying nut pod vegan creamers. I'll tell you how that goes. Another thing that I'm test labbing is sleep. Like I said, I do not take away from myself. I add. So I'm adding hours to how I sleep because they're saying, hey, when you don't sleep, you're stressed, and this is how you can have a big belly. Ooh, if I'm trying to downsize my belly, maybe I need to sleep and let my hormones settle. Another thing I'm looking at is inflammation. I'm really looking into inflammation because I feel sometimes when I eat certain things, especially like those weird vegan faux products, dude, I'm bloated. I might as well have a goddamn steak. So I don't know. This process is about labbing, right? And figuring it out. But that's what it is. It's about figuring it out. Guys, I see my mountaintop. I want you to see the mountaintop. I see myself fit, beautiful, abs, stomach, my pussy, my vines, my figure, all of that shit. I see it. Now I'm going to let that shit go and get to that. And that's an everyday process. Because if I'm focusing on Charlie 3.5, I'm going to make Charlie 2.0 right now crazy as hell. So I might as well prep Charlie 2.0 on process to get to Charlie 3.5. Guys, the mountaintop is there. Focus on the climb. Because what's happening is if you're not focused on the climb, you will fall off. You will fall so goddamn hard. And to climb that mountain again, it's going to be hard. So take your time. Take some pauses. Turn your attention away from the shit you don't want. I'm not looking at the mirror right now. I can't. I won't do it. Nope. But I do work out on my bra. I don't mind feeling emotion. Right now, I just don't want to look at it. I'm tired of looking at squatters. And that's okay. Turn your attention away from limitation and lack. You're not basic. You ain't no basic bitch. You are not basic. You can't be basic. Hell, if you listen to me, shit. My podcast is called Get Into the Pussy. Ain't nothing basic about that. Yes! What up, squad? Be in that. Be in your light. Shine. And don't give nobody with Harbo Candle taste your power. And that's how you get to your pussy. Yes!
I like